Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Jacksonville. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Take right open. Hey, go. Hey.
Going to the air right away, Lawrence. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 6. Down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4.
Lisa 24. Safe on. Inside his hunt. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. Got a man. That's Hunter. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Hunter, 58 yards. And the Jaguars go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Jackson going to keep it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be over overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
DC, ready? DC. Let's go. Get hard. Running.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Play clock at 5. We're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Second down and 3.
Play action. It's Jackson.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know what's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
They go play action now. Jackson. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
That is Josh Hines-Allen working his way in for the sack. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long, there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Under a heavy rush, and down he
M.Bee.A.
goes. The defensive tackle getting in there for a loss of 5.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
All right, let's go. 11. Son,
looking to throw, Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And running with power here. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40.
A big play that time for Jacksonville. 41 yards.
Hey, Lion.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now a 2nd and 10.
On red. Easy. Up. Bring it. No. Here we go.
ETN up the middle.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through.
So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they move the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10.
Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
A gain of 1 yard. 1st down, Ravens.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Home already.
They go play action with Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Glenn Newsom. And the Jags are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
And inches at the 42-yard line.
Go! Great job.
Straight ahead, ETN.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly right.
And we'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Jacoby Myers, 39 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
as a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes our score 17-0.
Ravens, nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no thought of bringing this one out. We'll go down to the knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 37 yards. And the Ravens are able to cut into that deficit. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And it's 17-7.
Makes the score Jaguars 17. Ravens 7.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
At the 35-yard line.
30 left. Hey.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works, sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
Now Lawrence to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Lawrence looking long for Thomas. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, 36 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height.
For the Jaguars.
Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
Hey, go.
A give, running right, Etienne. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak.
And got his man complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars are able to add on to their first half lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, Rasheen Ali. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. But for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident.
One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want